We are coming to Europe to teach our ever-popular Elements of Closing workshop. Now, when I teach it in Europe, we don't call it the Elements of Closing, we call it the Elements of Opening, because you're opening a relationship. And also, about 30% of the material needs to be changed from the US so it fits in a European practice. Now, I've taught this workshop dozens of times. We have hundreds of European doctors that are doing this, and the results have been easier patient flow, better patient education, and also the profits have gone up. Part of the reason why is on the day one, we teach advanced communication strategies. Everything's done through a Socratic methodology, meaning there's no push, there's no grind, there's no hard sales with this process. But your day one needs to be building value through the questions. You need to guide your new practice members through the process so they come to their own realizations. And then in the day two, we'll go over the report of findings, which is actually short on words, so it's easy to deliver. And when you do this appropriately, what you'll be applying is behavioral economics. It's why people buy, why they will say yes to a care plan, which ultimately means you get to focus more on the care. You see, if your patients are on a plan, you get to focus on their health, and you don't talk about money at all through their care plan. You don't sell the next visit. You don't need to reschedule them for the next week. It's already pre-framed and automated through this process. So learn Socratic questions in the day one that will build value. We'll teach you behavioral economics in the report of findings. And when you walk in, we're going to give you a 50-page manual that's got everything laid out in there. In other words, it's total transparency. And what you can then do is change your practice on Monday. I'm excited because we're coming back to Europe. It'll save you flights to the US. We charge half price in Europe compared to what we do in the US. And we convert this material so whether you have x-rays or you don't have x-rays or you do different testing, it will work in a European practice. Hey, listen to some of the testimonials. We've got results. This isn't a test. We are just limited by the number of seats in the workshop, which is just 50. And at the point of this video, we already have 30 seats sold. So just 20 seats left. That's not a gimmick. It's the truth. But we move around the room. There's role play, and I don't want you to be left out. Join us for the Elements of Opening in July in Ireland, or we will be back one more time in the fall of 2022. Take your pick, but we're coming to you, save you on the flights, save you on the hotels by coming to the US. And as I mentioned, we actually charge less when we go to Europe because I genuinely want you to benefit. I'm coming to you to make this easier so we can transform more practices around the globe. I'll see you soon, and stick around, join us for a pint of Guinness afterwards.